Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. True to Northwest Pennsylvania. We have a little bit of snow on the ground. Um, Statistically, our weather people say that that doesn't happen, but when you're around here, you always say that St. Patrick's Day brings snow. Um, Even if it doesn't. In my mind, St. Patrick's Day is the day that it can stop snowing. Um, but quite frankly, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. True. It has snowed in June where we're at. It doesn't stay long. Thank God. Thank goodness it doesn't stay long. But there it is. So happy St. Patrick's Day. I trust all of you will be safe when you enjoy the holiday, however that is. Um, we're not doing anything special, really. We're not. Just not into it. I tried green beer once in my youth, and it's ugh, I'm not liking it. So, anyway, what I want to talk a little bit about today is one of those things when you have multiple sclerosis where your brain and your body are not really in sync. And what I mean by that is I'm starting to feel good. Last year, I really believe I had a relapse or something similar to that. There was a lot of stress happening in our house. And so I think all that stress made my symptoms a lot worse, and hence the relapse. And coming back with the towel patch and changing my eating protocol. I mean, really totally changing the way I eat, really attempting to get rid of the processed foods and eat cleaner. I feel like I'm coming back. And my head today wanted to get all these things done. I got up in the morning. I was actually moving and getting my work done before my son even got on the bus. And then a couple hours in, my legs start to crash. And I'm starting to recognize that when I feel a certain way with my legs or with tiredness, I really need to take a break and sit down. Otherwise, I end up falling and hurting something. Um, so, my last one was quite a spectacular pirouette onto the ground. I ended up, I believe, really hurting my foot with that point at that point, and which has really put my working on mobility back about 4 weeks. I think I broke my foot, but there it is. Um, so I find this, if you have MS or know someone who has MS and you experience this, it is frustrating because the mind, when you're in a fog, you don't really know you're in a fog. You're just kind of sitting there. Everyone else knows that you're not there, I think, but you're just kind of sitting there and you kind of interact. But your mind and your body are kind of like, yeah, we just don't want to move. We don't want to do anything, and you're content in doing that. But what I'm experiencing now with the mind coming back is that I really want to get all these things done. I really, um, I kind of believe that I know I might not be able to get them all done, but my mind is ready for the action and to move in doing these things. Unfortunately, my legs are not doing that. Um, Now, I guess there's a couple things I could do. I do have a Fold and Grow. I'm not sponsored with that, but we did buy a Fold and Go electric wheelchair. I could probably use that to move around the house, but that becomes actually more cumbersome because of the way our house is set up. It's not really handicapped accessible. I still need laundry to do, and laundry is down in the basement. Um, and because I chunk my housework up into like little bits, so by the end of the week it's all done. Today's bedroom day. And so I'm focusing on changing the sheets and all that, and doing that from an electric wheelchair in our house is difficult. So I'm not really sure how much I'm going to get done, but we'll just keep plugging through it. But it is extremely frustrating. And what I find is by the time 4 o'clock comes in, when the kids start coming home, I'm like, oh God, because my energy starts to go down a little bit. I haven't really found a way to have enough energy when the kids get home to cook dinner where I'm just really just not totally petered out. Um, I work on that, even with naps. Even with naps by 4 o'clock, I'm like, I'm done. And then definitely by the time I've made dinner and we're all done with dinner, um, I'm I'm spent, and my family can attest to that. And by the time we have homework to do, God, love homework. Love homework. By the time we have homework to do, it's like, let's just get this done. Um, and my son is not to the point where he's just going to walk off and do his homework. He's not to that point yet. Um, I kind of wonder why a first grader has homework. That's a question of another day. I don't believe. I don't know. My other kids were in first grade so long ago. I don't think I really remember. The oldest one for sure. He's pretty old. Yeah, he's in his 40s. I know he didn't have homework in first grade. Um, I think the other two had homework just because they couldn't get the schoolwork done, and so they had to bring it home. Um, but no, they actually plan homework for the youngest one. Anyway, as a retired teacher, I understand the idea of homework, but when you're a mother who is hitting the energy wall, you just want to get it done. So um, it is what it is, right? So that's my thoughts for today. I just wanted to share how I have all this mental energy. I'm so like feel like I'm starting to come back into the world after my little year siesta of kind of being out there. I mean, I still got things done, but I didn't feel, now that I'm coming back, I realize how I didn't feel right. Interesting how that works, because you kind of feel fine when you're going through it, and then you come out of it and you're like, wow, I was really kind of I was really kind of messed up there for a while. So I wanted to share that. And so, just in just case anyone else out there has a similar thing, or you have a family member that you watch this, then it's kind of confusing. Because you know what? This whole thing is confusing. But with that, I'm going to go and continue on my to-do list, my task of things that I'd like to get done today. And I wish all of you a happy St. Patrick's Day. And I will see you next time. Bye.